Have you watched Top Gun? Yes. I watched it twice yesterday. Yo, Scar, you want to practice some PvP? Want to hop into a call? I don't have a notification. And here, if any coaches want to jump in at any point, good measure. Want to do some PvP stuff, Scar? If you do, I'm in the training chat in MCC Discord. Oof. Not good. Wait. Ooh. Wait. Okay. The MCC Discord is being talked in a lot. Oh. What up, Scar?
This is the attitude I like.
Hello,
Watching Top
Scar?
Gun, getting pumped, getting sweaty.
I'm sweating right now too. I have a dog like sitting right on top of me, and he's just a little radiator. It's the worst when it comes to MCC when you're just sweating and it's like intense at the same time. It's your face becomes drenched in everything.
I have my like air vents are all taped up because something died in my vents, so there'll be no air conditioning during the event, just sweat.
What died in your vent? Oh my god!
I don't know.
That's terrifying.
It smells.
Get like a few fans that are just directed right at you during the event.
My air purifier's on like full like 90% of the day.
But does that make it like cold? Like I don't think I've ever used an air purifier. Like, does that make it colder, or I think that just made the air cleaner? Oh, okay.
A little bit of both. Highly recommend.
Okay, follow me in a battle box. We gotta train.
Oh, train like champions.
Heck yeah. There's no.
Oh man, I'm just so happy right now that you watched Top Gun.
Yeah, it was.
Green, you know, he's just not a champion. He's not. He's just not a champion.
Yeah. So hypothetically, where can Green watch Top Gun? Like, would it be on like, Netflix or Hulu? Or?
Should be Netflix. Yes. Now Timmy is going to be 40th place. I'm sorry, but it's just going to happen again because he didn't watch Top Gun.
Yeah.
The only reason I was 39th was I watched Top Gun the last MCC.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it like moves you up one spot every time you watch it. Like every Top Gun you've watched, you go up once.
I should watch it again.
Yeah, I'm for sure gonna watch it tonight again, just to for sure help me.
All right. I don't know if you know, but I do have the power of the Hawkeye. Oh, what in the world? Ow! No, no, I'm like bragging over here. I got the power of the Hawkeye.
Come on, Scar.
Oh. Gotta warm up.
Even Hawkeye needs to warm up every once in a while.
He does need to warm up. Oh my gosh. I need to
Scar.
practice. Don't taunt me.
Scar.
Can I at least, what if you just held still so my ego doesn't get shattered? Oh, went right over your head.
It was close. That's the important thing.
There, thank you. Just finish me off. Just finish me off. One more time. Okay, here we go. All right. I've warmed up. All right, here we go.
Here it is.
Here we go.
All
right, so we've got new games, right?
We got one new game, Meltdown.
Meltdown, and then there's no remixes, correct?
No, but Dodgebolt is different. Dodgebolt I'm considering a remix, which I'm actually excited for.
And on the video with Scott, I forgot the other guy's name.
Noxite.
Mentioned a little slyly about Ace Race being different. Just like, oh, nothing at all is going to be different. I'm like, well, I don't trust that.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be flipped. So like instead of space
okay.
race being space race, it's gonna be space race but backwards.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Have I even hit you?
You got me there.
All right. I need some tips.
Okay, let's do sword only. Sword only next round.
All right.
Nothing else, and we're gonna practice your critting.
Okay, that would be good. Now, at what point do we build a tree?
Do we build a tree?
Yeah, at what point do we do something I'm good at?
Build mart.
That's right.
Once that comes up, hopefully that's like our 7th or 8th game. But until then, here, come over my way. I'll go over to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I have toggle for running. That is making this awkward. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Okay, I'm here.
Wait, do you use toggle sprint? Yes or no?
Toggle sprint on Ace Race.
You should have it on all the time. It's
All
either
the time?
all the time or not at all.
Oh.
I think you should have it on all
Okay.
the time. I have toggle sprint on all the time. I never get rid of it.
So you're just constantly sprinting. That's why you're sweating all the time.
It's true. I'm a sweaty boy because I've just never walked before in my life.
If you get those, you gotta have those particles below you. Okay, so to do the crit, you gotta jump, right?
Yes, but since you have toggle sprint on now, if you're just facing towards me and you punch me and you're still running, like if you're running and you jump to crit hit, it's not going to be a crit hit. It'll just be a normal thing. Yeah. So when you're about to hit someone, you either let go of W or also what I like to do. Oh, whoops. What I also like to do is right when I'm about to do it, I shift. If you shift while you're doing it, it still crit hits. So you can still keep going forward with W and then just shift and then unshift right after you hit them.
Oh, wow! I had no idea that was the thing.
Yeah, try it on me this round. Go to your left side. I'll go to the right. My right, your left. We'll go over there, and you're gonna crit hit me about 4 times to kill me, and do it as fast as you possibly can. I'm gonna be trying to dodge too. I'm not gonna be holding still.
Yeah. Okay, that
no spam clicking. No spam clicking.
Okay. If you push me in the lava, I might cry. None of these are crits, right?
You got one on me. So with crit hitting, especially in 1.18, like 1.8 you could spam click. Never spam click.
Yeah, I definitely spam click there.
Yeah. You'll see like the little, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, like the little sword thing in the middle that like kind of gives like a little countdown. You always want that at least 90%. If it's at 90%, you can crit hit. If it's below 90%, it won't crit hit.
Okay.
And during PvP, like you don't need to crit hit every single time, especially because you can throw off someone's groove very easily by just hitting them with the sword afterwards after you fall down.
What in the world?
There you go. You want to become... Oh, whoops. You want to always be going after me as well, unless I hit you backwards and you need to heal. So always be holding down W until you're about to hit crit hit.
Okay, so just always be trying to gain territory on the person.
For the most part. Like, especially during battle box. Just come after me, tunnel me, unless, like, your teammate's telling you something differently, like fall back or something like that. Just tunnel me hard, like, coming after me. I'm going to keep knocking you back and knocking you around. Oh, god dang it.
Maybe the other map doesn't have lava, right?
Yeah, let's go to the other map. Wait, can you pull up your screen for me on Discord so I can watch you as well?
Oh, yeah.
This one, don't grab the axe. The axe does a lot more damage. Actually, no, grab the axe. The axe makes it so that you have to crit hit more.
Just call you on Discord?
Oh, no, you could share screen in the training chat.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I've never trained or never shared my screen like that. Let's see. How do I do it?
Okay, they're talking about meltdown in the general chat as well while you're doing that. So each heater, if you have one heater, it takes 8 seconds to unthaw the other player, but they do stack. So every second it adds 12.5% to the heating part or the melting part of the ice block. So if you have 4 heaters, it takes 2 seconds to unthaw someone. So it does matter. So you can unthaw someone really quickly. Watch stream.
Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Sweet. Oh.
You fool.
Like, hello.
Welcome to my box.
Hello there.
Grab the axe, yeah.
All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so doing the axe this time. Axes are obviously slower to pull up, correct?
Yes, so you're gonna have to make sure you time this correctly.
Okay. And this, we should have quite a few different PvP maps this time with
No spamming.
no spam. No spam!
Also, you're jumping and hitting on your way way up. There you go, that's perfect. You gotta make sure you're doing it on the way down. Only on the way down. Oh, so once you're at the apex, the top of your jump, and starting to go down, that's when you crit hit. If you punch while you're on your way up, you have to fill in the wool. On your way up, it's not gonna do a critical hit. It still like hits them and does damage, but it's not a crit hit. I'm watching your screen for this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna be just moving around randomly, not controlling it, and just be watching you.
Nobody's ever taught me PvP, and I've never done PvP.
I'm not surprised, honestly. I avoid PvP too. I hate PvP. MCC is the only reason why I PvP.
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to see how long it takes to pull up. Oh, I turned off the sword thing.
You can turn that off?
The little cooldown thing?
Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. You have it. You have it. Ow,
Not to the side. I guess it's on the front, or it's when you click right under your cursor. Man, I'm missing like
Take your time.
crazy.
Take your time. The axe and sword, if it takes you another half a second to make sure you land the hit or something like that, it's more important than just spamming and missing.
Okay.
Always.
I know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, just always be trying to make sure your hits land whenever you do swing.
Okay.
And even if you don't, like in like battle box or something like that, even if you don't kill someone, if you're able to waste their time and also do a little bit of damage to them, that's pretty much just as important, to be honest. So if you're able to fool around with them, luckily battle box is going to be the only PvP game, and from first looks at it, it looks like it's going to be much more bow heavy than anything else, rather than attacking.
Yeah.
So we're lucky on that front. We don't need to worry too much about punching, but this will be good for you to know in the future.
So for the get to the other side.
Nice. No double. Ooh, perfect. I saw you double hit one time. No doing that.
Yeah, I know. There was. It was sneaky. To get to the other side, are we not? I didn't see Terra Swoop. No, really?
Nope, no Terra Swoop Force.
Oh,
I think you and a lot of other people are sad about that one too. Me too. Terra Swoop Force is fun.
One thing I do is I do a lot of flying, so that is one thing I'm fairly decent at is flying. So
that is one thing I don't do at all. On the Dream SMP, we don't have any elytras. Only one person has an elytra.
How do you live?
It's rough out there.
I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I don't think I could possibly play Minecraft without an elytra.
No, I know. Hermitcraft, first thing you guys do is pretty much get an elytra for everyone. And shulkers.
Oh yeah, shulkers. Oh my, I'm oh man, hold on. I have to, my heart, oh my God. So I went and got, I think I have 16 stacks of shulker shells. And I was going to open a shop. I was super happy. And then Impulse on the server makes a farm, and he's generating that like every hour.
Wait, you can farm shulkers? That's a thing?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I didn't know you could make farms for those. I didn't know they respawn. I thought once you killed like each of them in the what are they called? Not Elytra. End towers, whatever they are. The end cities. I thought they were just done for.
Yeah, well, they added a mechanic, I think, in the last update.
Yep, that's what chat's telling me right now. As of 1.17, you can. That's why I didn't know.
Yeah, I think if they shoot their little projectile at another one, it replicates or something like that. Like, why am I never ready up? But yeah, no, yeah, shulker boxes and elytras.
That's actually crazy.
Minecraft is just insane now, right? With the amount of blocks that it's just hard to manage without 20,000 shulker boxes.
Yep, and that's why I don't build in it ever. No spamming.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset. I'm resetting.
Okay. This time, wait, before you go again. Oh, nice, that was good. That was good. You just missed that time. I'm watching you.
I'm resetting.
Okay.
I actually want to do this properly. Look at this. Oh, that's okay. That was a spam.
Take your time. You're doing it too quickly as well.
Okay.
Like, make sure your hit lands rather than you just hoping that it does. Okay. No hoping, confirming. Or like take the best guess you can that you're gonna hit me with this one hit. Don't just like wave randomly and just be like, he might be here. Be like, I think he's gonna be in this exact spot right when I right click or left click here.
Okay. Might want to try the sword after this one.
Yeah, use the sword if you want to. You have both in your...
I'll do axe one more time on this one. Okay. Am I not ready up? Oh, I ready up.
Yeah, it just takes 10 seconds.
All right, let's see here. Dodging, weaving. Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
Where am I, Scar?
Ow! Oh God. Okay,
nice.
one of my worst things is I get too tense, so my movement is kind of shaky when I'm especially when I'm PvPing. So or when I want to show you my movement when we switch over here. Let's do this.
So one thing I want you to do after this MCC, not right now because it'll mess you up entirely, is lower your sensitivity on your mouse. The lower your mouse sensitivity is, not right now. It's too too soon to be switching that up. No, keep it at 60. Keep it at 60. Don't lower it yet. God, it's gonna mess you up entirely if you do that.
I moved it down
a little bit.
I moved it down. I think
nice.
After one of your VOD reviews.
Good. You're doing well right now, actually. Yeah, that was much better. I was watching you rather than watching my POV. It's so the lower your sensitivity is, the less likely you are to panic swing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why I like having lower sensitivity. Technically, higher sensitivity should be better for you because obviously you're able to move around a lot faster. But that's like if you're a robot. Yeah. We're not robots. My mouse sensitivity is like my sensitivity on Minecraft right now is at 11%.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have to see what 11 feels like.
It's gonna be a lot for you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do 360 no scopes on terminal?
I don't. I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
It's a sad fact of life. We don't play anymore.
So get rid of your sword. Get rid of your sword now. Put your blocks in your. Oh, we'll change your sensitivity first.
Can you do like a spin?
I have a big mouse pad, so I can almost do the full thing around.
Okay, that's a question I have for you. So when you use your mouse, do you use primarily from the wrist or from your elbow?
Elbow. Like, it's more of my upper arm when I'm moving. If I need small movements, it will be my wrist, but that's very small movements. Usually it'd be much more...
Music. What the world? Where's the controls? So I was on about 60, I think. Okay, so that's something I've noticed about myself, especially when starting to play MCC, was my movement is twitchy, and when I watch other people's, they're a little bit smoother. And I thought, wait a second, this is like art class. You want to use your elbow when you're making, like, your swoops, when you're swooping with your pencil or your whatever you're drawing with. And I think that applies to using a mouse when it's like you're just twitching from your wrist. And I think that's one of my huge problems. 100%.
The way to get ready for the next MCC, not this one, because like I said, it's way too late to be switching up things right now, is finding keybinds for your hotbar. That's going to be really important. Like, all of my 9 hotbars are combined to my mouse. Nice, good. Still swinging a little bit too fast, but I like it. It's much better. I'm watching you rather than watching myself, so my movements are just completely random right now.
Wow, I'm missing
one thing you're doing is when you miss, you just kind of turn around and swing. If you miss, don't panic. Just line yourself up again and get try moving around and not letting them hit you, but try get lined up on the person again. So kind of never be holding completely still. And just be looking for the other player. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you have any keybinds for your hotbar, or do you still scroll wheel?
I used to not have a mouse for the longest time that had a scroll wheel.
I thought you were about to say mouse. I thought you were about to say you've been using a trackpad. I'm like, what?
So I do use the scroll wheel, but sometimes I still instinctively sometimes use the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the.
100%. You should never be using the scroll wheel for 1, 2, 3, 4 if you click those.
Oh, because people used to get mad that I used the hotkeys. Because when I first started YouTube in 2011, I had a Mac, and you remember the Magic Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was using that.
Wait, people would get mad at you for pressing 1, 2, 3, 4. So just
yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. I have 12 buttons on my mouse, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is all just my hotbar. So I'm able to switch through them super easily, and then I just have 3 that do nothing.
That's like one of the MMO mouses, right?
Kind of. Oh, that was good. That was really good. That was perfect the way you just ended that last one.
Just doing this maybe tactic.
It's called the Razer Trinity, so it's got 3 different side panels that I can use. One has 2 buttons, one has 6 buttons. This one has 12. The more the merrier for me, just because it makes it easier on my brain. And it's not so a lot of people are afraid they'll accidentally click a button on these giant things. I've never accidentally clicked a button or really fat fingered them. Once you get used to it, it becomes really easy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at you on this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Line yourself up. Don't fast swing.
Yeah.
No fast swing.
No panics. Tight.
Much better. Much better.
I instantly, whenever I go to engage, my shoulders tense up, and that's when I get a little twitchy in my movement.
No tensing up. Make this a normal thing. The more you do this, the more it'll be natural to you and not
just like a tree.
Scary. Just like a tree.
Building a tree. One time, Mumbo just wanted me to build a tree, and it's so natural, just instantly tree in his front yard. Boom. This is how PvP is gonna be.
Yeah. Just imagine oak logs and leaves.
Can they be 4-sided oak logs?
They can be if you want to mine that much.
Hold on, I'm resetting. Okay. Dodging. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reset again.
Too many clicking. Pathetic. Too many clicking. No clicking.
There was a lot of clicking on my side.
Nice.
And none of those are okay. That one was. I'm gonna reset one more time. I want to come in. I want to come in and get a decent swoop. Dodge. Weave.
Nice. Nice. Much better. The last 4 hits were perfect.
Yeah. Can I dodge a little bit on your side? Because
sure.
Sometimes I feel like I just stand there. I'm just like, hello, please kill me.
Okay, I'll swing at you too.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Boom. There we go.
I'm gonna make it as hard as I can for you. Why are you laughing? Huh?
I don't know. Why? Okay, can you stand still for a second?
That's exactly what I'm doing. The arms do not count. You have to hit my body.
Okay. Yeah, because this is why I've noticed using my bow a lot more, Hawkeyeing people. I terrorize people. I've been shooting so many bows that I've noticed that they've been flying through people. And can you say one more time?
So the way you can see it is press F3B.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the arms, that seems like a design flaw. My arm would be vulnerable to it.
I think it's because there's the what is it, like slim and normal models that they make sure that's the body rather than everything.
Oh, I see. I see.
Okay.
And the two different models that obviously I guess they don't have a different size hitbox, I guess.
No, yeah, they're the same. So no aiming for arms, only head and down. I'm pretty sure the head is the same size as... Yeah, the head is the exact same size as the rest of the body.
Is there a multiplier for hitting the head?
No.
Okay. So yeah, hitting the Okay.
That was much better.
That actually helps to make sure because I feel like I've been hitting the arm a little bit. Okay. Man, I'm a sponge just taking in knowledge.
You're a sponge.
I am a sponge.
Are you a wet sponge or a dry sponge?
Well, the one time I saw SpongeBob as a dry sponge, he didn't look happy, so I'll be a wet sponge.
Ooh, good.
Too clicky. Oh.
So something that Dream has taught me is the revenge hit. I'll show you.
What's the revenge hit?
I'll show you. That was something that I was trying to do on you there. So rather than me swinging at you, I let you hit me, and then I get knocked back. Whenever you get hit, you get knocked back into the air. And while I'm in the air, that's when I hit you, and it gives you a critical, or it allows me to get an easy critical hit on you.
Oh.
It's not easy to do, but it's just an idea that I was trying to do there, but it was not working out well.
Okay, so you want me to hit you, and then you get bounced back.
Not I want you to hit me, but if you do hit me, I have a way of punishing you as well.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I see.
Nice. Nice. Perfect. That was much better.
I'm trying not. Every time I'm trying not to. My shoulders go up, and I get tense. So I'm trying to stay loose. I'm trying to stay loose.
So there's two ways around that. Is either you stay tense 24/7, or you don't allow yourself to get tense.
I have a really bad neck problems if I did that.
What, you don't want back pain? Neck pain? Anything?
I have a terrible like neck injury from my swimming days that always crops up. So no, I'm gonna stay loose. Stay loose.
Well, hopefully Minecraft doesn't cause you to get any more. Line yourself back up.
Time that I sit at my computer.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage really quickly. That was good.
I was keeping loose.
You're keeping loose. Loosey goosey. Teach him to S-tap. What is S-tap? I don't know. I actually don't know what that means.
It's supposed to be one of those fancy Hypixel things.
I was playing on Hypixel earlier. I do not like... I realize how much I hate 1.8 PvP after I played so much of 1.18. The spam clicking in PvP is just not fun to me anymore. S-tapping is... Oh, for stopping running. Okay. So that's another thing. While you're going forward and running, instead of like letting go of W, you can also like just tap S to make you...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Instead of just kind of like I normally would,
Yep.
you go like that and just pull back.
Yeah. If the person's holding still and in your range, that's not a bad idea. Don't do that. It's bad. I think it's fine.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a terrible minute. I'm resetting. I'm resetting.
You got 15 seconds. Kill me quickly.
Nope. I'm getting tense. I got tense. Yeah, when you said 15, I'm like, "Rrr!"
No getting intense. Only murder.
I've got to. That's something I just still got to get better at.
It's all practice. Oh, I ran out of time. But for that, doing the S-tapping is good for helping you get critical hits. A lot of time it'll leave you open. Like, even just like stopping leaves you open a lot of time to getting hit in revenge. But it very much depends on what the other person's doing. Like I said, luckily there's not going to be much PvP that's going to be in this event. So we can focus more on bows as well and just getting used to that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. What oh, I think I already selected my class. What so there's no sky battle, right? In this one?
Yep, no sky battle.
What about survival games?
No survival games. It's just Battle Box is the only PvP, I guess, other than Meltdown. Meltdown's kind of a PvP game.
Okay.
Nice! That was really good. You got me down to 2 hearts.
Oh. Well, that's I'm glad.
Here, let's go. Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go. Go across. Let's go to the bow thing. So the only PvP is gonna be Battle Box, and from the looks of it, we've never played on this map before, but it looks like it's gonna be heavy reliant on bow, which is good for us.
Okay, and then Meltdown has the bow, right? Or
Yeah, Meltdown is bow heavy.
okay, sweet. That one I need to watch that video a couple more times to get it all, but it does look fun with the little heaters. And now, can you just shatter somebody in an ice cube?
No,
that's the question.
The way you finish off the other players when they're in the ice cube is by freezing the rest of their team.
Okay, so they can't then thaw out their buddies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the heaters stack. So if we put 3 heaters around a player, it'll take about like 4 seconds to finish them off, or like unthaw them.
Does your heater I can't even like say a sentence and I'm like does your heaters, if they get broken by another team, do they get replenished? Or is it just once a heater is broken by a team, is it just gone for good?
I don't know. Chat, did they say that in the video? I know that Martin and Noxide have been talking in the general chat. That might have been... Heaters are a single barrier. Wait 1 second, give me 1 minute to read this. Heaters are a single barrier and you can stand on them. Frozen players are a 2x1 of barriers. And you can also place them on top of them. Instead of... Okay. I thought I was leaking something. I don't think I am. No, there's nothing about that, unfortunately, on there.
Interesting.
They get restored, apparently, according to my chat. Owen, I know, is a tester and a videographer for them. So if Owen's still here, I have so many questions about it.
Yeah, Owen, we've got questions.
Owen, get back here.
Stop playing with your cameras and get back here.
Stop playing with your dang toys and get over here.
I'm very curious what kind of toys you have. I want to know.
Good video ones. Big DSLR ones. So I'm going to pull you up. I want to watch you shoot as well. Pop out. Because I didn't have you up that time because I went to the general chat. But it looks like you... Like I was watching, I think it was Tina the other day while she was playing. She would constantly wait for people to kind of get in her line of sight rather than kind of spamming the arrows more. It's more important to just... in bow fights, kind of hope that they're going to line up with you. Like, you have to make an educated guess rather than just wait for them to line it up or hold still or something like that. That's good. And also be always moving in directions that I don't know.
I'm holding still, right? A little too much.
Yeah, and constantly be jumping, because that's another thing that you're not doing while we're in that, like, situation where we're holding, like, our ground shooting at each other. Be jumping so it makes your movement more random.
Okay. Is that I think I was a bit of a statue standing there.
Yeah. Like when you were doing that, I knew you were going to be one of 2 areas, so it became a 50-50 on whether I hit you or not. You're either going to move a little to the left or a little to the right.
Yeah.
There we go. Always be not doing full shots as well, but don't be waiting for the bow to go all the way back. I don't think you were doing that, but just that's something that I constantly do. Is I tend to not do the slow shots or like the not fully charged shots. They do equal amounts of punishment, not damage, but if you can hit me with a shorter shot, like I watch Fruitberries do this a lot, it does mess up my shot. It does mess up my rhythm quite a bit.
Okay, I see. Um,
Nice.
I got caught in that. I got caught in that thing where I'm just like, yeah, that wasn't. Yeah,
No, you got me to one hit that
I
time.
realize I do hold still now, so that's that is something I definitely do. Is I just gotta sit there and aim.
No sitting still. If you sit still, you're gonna get picked off by the other player because they're doing the same thing as you, but not holding still, making it harder on them, or harder on you to shoot them.
Oof. I got pounded. Oof.
And also, bows aren't like, this is something that I realized by doing the, what's it called? Like where you have to shoot the target from 30 blocks away or 20 blocks away.
Yeah.
They're not 100% accurate. So they're not going to go where your crosshair is every time. There's like a little circle around the crosshair where the arrow can go.
So oh, I'm out of arrows.
Pick them up.
Dodging, weaving, grabbing my arrows.
Ooh, ooh. Oh! Oh! See,
Ooh,
you see that moment where you had to panic and switch to the sword?
Yeah.
If you had keybinds up, you know exactly where your sword is at all time, and you can just click that rather than scrolling and hoping for the best. That's where keybinds help so much, especially during PvP. So, like, buttons that you don't normally use in Minecraft, like Z, X, C, R, all those can be keybinds that you can, like, move to, like, the number 5 on your hotbar, number 6, number 7, number 8, anything like that. Because if you can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, you're...
At the high ground, Anakin! No. This is the alternative history where Obi-Wan dies.
He gets knocked into lava. Very drastically different.
This is the What If series. If Lucasfilm made a What If series.
You know what's bad? I've tried watching the 3 newest Star Wars. I didn't make it through like half of them without falling asleep.
The sequel ones?
Yes.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
I can't stay awake during a movie.
I couldn't play that one. I can't. I'm doing my absolute best right now to not go on a Star Wars rant about the sequels, so I'm doing
go
really
for
good
it.
here.
Go on a rant.
Don't even start.
No, it's good for you. If you're like talking about something else, no, like if you're talking about something else and playing at the same time, that's huge.
I don't know. It's hard. It's my frustration of them bringing the Empire back. It was a creatively bankrupt decision.
Why?
Because his storyline had ended in the Return of the Jedi. They threw him down the ventilation shaft, and that ended it. Made the prophecy of the Chosen One come to be. And then they're like, you know what? We need to make some money. Now we got this fancy franchise. Bob Iger spent $4 billion on it, and we decided we're going to let the directors all have perfect, say in what their movies are instead of create like a cohesive story between all 3 movies. And they're like, hey, we're just going to do whatever we want for each movie, and then try to tie it together in the end. And we're like, oh shoot, we killed our villain Snoke, and now we're like, shoot, we don't have any guy. We don't have like a guy. We don't have a bad guy. Well, let's bring the Emperor back. I really don't like them bringing the Empire back. It bothers me.
I believe it. Like, nothing was entertaining to me as well during those. Like, all 3 of them I watched on a plane, and all 3 of them I fell asleep within an hour-ish of the movie. And I really tried because I want to be caught up on everything, but just I can't.
I like The Force Awakens. I think the first scene with Rey living in an AT-AT was one of the coolest scenes in Star Wars. And then it just, I don't know. It just, for that one, like I forgave them for a lot of like similar tropes that they had in like New Hope. Oh, it's just a bigger battle station, this and that. I just enjoyed it because it was so fun to have like a Star Wars again.
Nice, that was really good.
Oh, see, this maybe I'm better if I am ranting about Star Wars.
Yeah, you don't think too hard, just do.
Just do. Okay, Yoda.
Don't think, just do.
But that was that whole opening scene to Force Awakens is very, very good, and then it just kind of goes downhill after that.
Yeah. There was a lot of talking. That's what I remember from all of them. Just like I don't listen well. So like even like my chat was getting into me during the Noxite videos. Like I don't listen to Noxite very well. I miss things that he say just because ADHD at its finest. I don't listen. I just like look at like, ooh, pretty things happening on the screen. So things that like ooh, fun little.
Oh shoot, I'm out of arrows. Ah, scavenger. Scavenger.
Pew. No.
Oh, yeah, I'm out. I'm going in. Oof.
That's like I said, when you have to switch like into like bow or potion or anything like that, that's when the keybinds become most important, and that's where I just have a strictly upper hand on you too, because I'm able to get set up. Like I have a full like sword before you're even able to switch to it, because I just know press 1. My sword or axe is always in 1 or 9.
Oh man, and then you know, if I just indulge me in one small additional rant here, is that like the build up on why Luke was Mr. Grumpy Pants living on an island. You know, for Obi-Wan it makes 100% sense why he has PTSD and is living in a cave all sad. Nice. But for like Luke, they built like no foundation for him. They're like, oh, his nephew got.
He does way better when he's talking about Star Wars, chat.
And then burn everybody up.
I think Obi-Wan was my favorite character in both of the first like original things. Like I kind of became a huge Liam Neeson fan just because his name is Liam, and that's my name. So I'm like, oh, there's someone else out there named Liam, which they're.
Oh, the high ground is not working today.
I've muted and told my chat he does way better when he's talking about something completely random that's not about Minecraft. Because you were killing me like both times in a row. You just beat me up while you were talking about how Star Wars is a dumb franchise. We're going back and making sequels and having the Emperor back. So can you tell me why Top Gun is such a good movie?
Because it has no story.
Is that it? Like the only thing is just Top Gun?
It's Top Gun and aviation and cool visuals and like a super like basic story. That's why that movie succeeds, is that it's full of swagger and it has a very, very like light story, and I think that's what makes that movie very like easily watched. Because there might be a way better movie that on every metric is 1,000 times better, but if it's a really detailed movie that has, you know, lots going on, lots of story, lots of like emotion, it's harder to watch. Whereas like Top Gun's like an easy watch that people just watch for fun, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm explaining that very well, but it's
those were just like insane shots by me, to be honest.
Those were really good shots. Oh my gosh. Wow, I was like, oh my god.
I feel like if you like that kind of stuff, are you a big fan of Will Ferrell? Because I feel like that's every Will Ferrell stupid movie other than like Elf.
Not really, no.
No?
Why I love Top Gun is I absolutely love aviation, and that music is just it just hits.
What's your favorite video game music soundtrack?
Probably Uncharted.
I actually have never played Uncharted. I don't know what the music's like in that.
I haven't either, but I have the music on my. I bought the soundtrack to it because I thought it sounded like John Williams.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I've never played it, but when I heard the soundtrack once, I was like, ooh, that sounds like Indiana Jones, and Indiana Jones is my favorite cinema score.
Well, what's your favorite trilogy then? It's gotta be Star Wars then, right?
What's my favorite trilogy?
Yeah, this is an important question. Come here, Scar.
It might be.
Ooh.
It might be the original. The original 3 Star Wars movies, but Indiana Jones is very close to that.
Oh, mine isn't even remotely close. I love Lord of the Rings.
Okay, that's okay. So I watched Lord of the Rings at like a weird time in my life when I was getting sick, and it's like some of the Harry Potter movies and Revenge of the Sith that I barely remember as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been meaning for a very long time to do a read the books, then watch the movies, and I think I'm gonna have a great appreciation for those movies when I do that.
It's if you read the books first. I don't.
Wait, what's the order? What should I do? What's my order?
I think. I mean, like the books are gonna be better, but like I think you can just watch Lord of the Rings and be really happy with it.
Uh-huh.
But if you are gonna read or watch The Hobbit, The Hobbit's the big one that everyone says don't watch the movie. Only read it. The Hobbit's like the trilogy. You got me down to 2 hearts there, by the way. The trilogy, the prequel trilogy. The Hobbit's a short book too.
That's right. Yeah, I saw one of the Hobbit movies and I was like, I'm just not feeling this.
Yeah, I mean, I still liked it, but it wasn't Lord of the Rings level at all. I also just like the main actor too. I never remember his name. The guy from Sherlock.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very bad with actors' names, so I'm like, yeah, the guy,
Yeah,
the guy,
the boy,
the boy. Yeah.
Martin Freeman. He does seem like a Martin. That sounds very accurate.
He sounds like our Martin a little bit too.
Hey, not all English people sound alike. Come on now, Scar.
Martin has one of the best British voices, in my opinion.
This is very true.
It's like if you are gonna say like I need a very British voice, like you pick Martin.
Wait, chat, do you guys know where Martin's from in England? Because I have no idea. Like the north, the south, anything like that.
They're all very, it's interesting. Like
Southeast. Okay.
Starting YouTube, how many people from like obviously from different countries, but learning all the different types of dialect from the UK is wild.
It is.
It's so small, and they have so many different dialects.
I love Eric's voice. Have you ever talked to Eric?
I don't think so.
Eric has a very deep Chelsea, I think, accent, and it's very, very posh. It's really, really nice.
It's very posh. I love that word.
It sounds like the stuck-up English person that like you imagine when you think of someone like that's very stuck-up, but Eric's not stuck-up at all.
Yeah, I love learning British words. Green teaches me all the fancy British words.
Like what?
I don't know, but when I hear one, I'm like, thank you for teaching me another fancy British word.
The best dialect I think I've ever heard is in high school and college. My best friend was on the hockey team and was friends with all the hockey players, so I'd end up being friends with all of them. They all have the wildest sayings I think I've ever heard in my life. I love hockey players so much.
Oh yeah, I've never ice skated.
Oh, either have I.
I've never done that.
I was a golfer, so I just ended up making friends with everyone else. Because golfers are normally not too fun to be around. So I avoid them.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're the worst. Normally they're like just rich kids and rich.
I see.
Yeah, spoiled rich kids that get to live on country clubs and stuff like that. So I avoid hanging out with them at all costs and just go with the fun sports bros. So I ended up being friends with like all the football players and all the hockey players and volleyball players. Volleyball was another one that I really enjoyed.
I was a competitive swimmer, so like the types of swimmers is somebody who doesn't say anything, that sits in their parka.
Good job.
Or they play poker in between the races. That's how swimming was.
Oh, that's fun.
There was the person, right? They have their parka, they put their hood over their head, they have their man, I'm dating myself, their CD player, and they don't say anything.
You really did just date yourself. The CD player.
I just want to say one thing, just for the record. The internet thinks I'm like 40 years old. You are like 10 plus years wrong. So I just want to point that out to the internets out there.
Wait, in which way? Which way are they wrong? There's no way. I think you're the plus 10, but I'm 28 years old and there's no universe my high school friends had a CD player.
Well, you know, like the you know, you put the CD thing in there and the headphones and stuff.
Yeah, that was when I was like 3, Scar. I remember for like my 6th birthday, I got a CD player.
Well, to be fair, I never had one. Only my brothers had one.
Oh, they were the spoiled ones.
Yeah, they broke each other's and hit them, and I'm just sitting there like, geez, guys, this is such a waste of time.
I think.
But yeah, no, that's how you listen to your music or you play poker. That's how swimming always was for me.
I'd be 100% with the poker players. I'd be.
My coach was
them.
absolutely an insane person, and if we did good things or we did well in a race or whatever, he would give us his own currency he made up called Bud Bucks, and then that's what we would bet with the poker or blackjack or whatever.
Bud Bucks?
Yeah, Bud Bucks, and it had his face on him too.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then you know at the every like quarter, he would do an auction. So he would just go to like I don't know the dollar store and get a bunch of garbage, and then we would do an auction for our Bud Bucks. And then randomly he was like, "Oh, also Blazer tickets," and we're like, "What?" Like he would like throw in like one good thing at the end.
Blazer.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wait, what are Blazer tickets? What does that mean?
The basketball team in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, the Trail Blazers. Oh, okay. Are they still there? Yeah, they are still there.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're from Washington, right?
Yeah.
That's why I think you and Flip sound so similar to me. You're both from Washington. Like, I was watching Grian's POV, and yours. Every once in a while, I hear your voice, and I'm like, I forgot Flip was on their team. I'm like, oh, wait, Flip's not on their team?
Flip lives in Seattle, right? Or at least in that vicinity?
I think
in
so.
that region? Yeah, I live down at the bottom of Washington by Portland.
Wait, is Portland in Washington or is it in?
No, it's in Oregon, but it's like 3 miles from the border of Washington, maybe like 4. It's very close.
So the big cities in Washington, other than Seattle, are just outside of it: Portland and Vancouver.
Yeah, good old Vancouver. Yeah, most people in Washington don't even know like this part of Washington even exists. And any of our like infrastructures considered southwest. Oh, jeez.
You got me.
Man, the high ground is rough.
I mean, you won that one.
I did?
Yeah, you knocked me into lava, and I died before you.
I knocked myself into lava.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I fell into lava. I think I shot you, I guess, and then I fell in the lava.
It must have been because you got me beforehand. You still won. You just timed it perfectly. You timed it so we didn't have to do any waiting.
Well, of course I timed it perfectly. That was definitely to plan, as always.
As always. Oh, that was so bad.
Yeah, I remember when I was going to read not Harry Potter, I was going to read Lord of the Rings, and my friend's like, do you know how serious this book is? Do you know people dedicate their lives to this book and researching and understanding this? And I'm like, oh, man. I wonder what I'm going to get into.
It's not that serious, but after you read or watch it, you're going to want to build a hobbit hole in Minecraft. That's pretty much the rules. I eventually want to retire to New Zealand and have a hobbit home there. That's my goal.
Oh, me too. I've followed this photographer for a long time that he moved. We're going in with swords. Swords. Oh, wow. Too good. I followed his journey a few years ago of him like moving to New Zealand. I'm like, oh, that looks so fun. That's so nice.
Just New Zealand. It's just a great place that I've never been, but I really want to.
It's so far away.
I know. That's the main issue. Same thing with Australia. It's just, on the other side of the world exactly.
Yeah, but they have snakes.
That's my biggest fear.
Right?
Cara Corvus, she's an MCC as well. She's like my next door neighbor. She plans on getting a snake, and I told her I'm never coming over again.
No, she can't. It turns out that's against the law now. Yeah.
It was against our lease agreement. And Carl realized it and went to go talk to them, and they said, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, no! Unacceptable!
No. That is unacceptable. Oh
like,
my gosh.
It's like, that's really nice of them, but God, don't let her get... And then she's like showing me pictures of all these snakes, and I'm like, the only snakes you're allowed to show me are when they have top hats on, because then I'll be able to tolerate them. She's like, okay,
I can't even tolerate a top hat.
No, they're really cute.
I've gotten that far.
No.
I can't.
No, like them with a little top hat. It makes them understandable.
It makes them
relatable. They're like humans. Oh, did I hit you on that?
No.
Oh.
It makes them understand. I don't know. Okay, that one I got hit. That's what I got hit.
It makes them be more human-like. When they're not with a top hat or mittens or anything like that, any type of clothing, they're the farthest thing from humans, and they scare the crap out of me.
I feel like the more we humanize them, the closer they are to like killing us and dominating us.
I mean, they're already
taking over society.
Ooh, you got me on that one too.
Oh, the thought of these snakes are just too much. Like, I don't know how Pearl lives. I mean, how does she manage every day with the snakes just everywhere in Australia?
Dude, one of my friends, her name is Minx. She lives in like the hills of LA. And outside of their house, they had a giant rattlesnake.
No.
Yeah.
No. I grew up in California, and somehow I avoided rattlesnakes my entire life in California. I don't know how, but I did.
I've had one experience with them. I didn't see them, but I was doing a video for Disney like 6 years ago or something like that. And part of it was called the Manly Challenge, where I went up against someone else, and loser had to go bungee jumping, and the bungee jumping area was like a 5-mile hike. I landed that right on your face. It was a 5-mile hike, and then you get to the bungee jumping, and then you do 5 miles back. On the way back, I was near a bush, and I heard the rattlesnake, and I've never ran so far, like so fast in my life. It was like my gut just dropped, and I fled as fast as I could, because that freaked me out more than anything in my life. I just couldn't do it. That was the moment where I'm like, I'm never going hiking here ever again.
That is absolutely terrifying. Oh my God. Yeah, the only rattlesnake encounter I think was at one of our pools. There was a snake up in the hill, and one of the dads just took a shovel and just chopped its head off. Just went up there, just one swipe. It's like, it's done.
The deed is done. That is how I heard you're supposed to deal. Well, you're supposed to call the police, but if like you're in immediate danger, you're supposed to do like grab a shovel or something like that and do it immediately. But my God, I don't think I have the balls to do that. I also can't imagine ever killing an animal.
It's done. What's done is done.
Are they venomous? Yes. Rattlesnakes, yes. I believe, are.
Very venomous, yeah.
Very venomous. Oh, that doesn't help my thought process.
I mean, if you there's antidotes and stuff along those lines you can get. There's a vaccine, I think, for dogs, for rattlesnakes. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, if I ever leave the apartment and go to a house, then I will probably do that with my dog, because that would scare the hell out of me. I lived in Arizona for a year as well, but sadly, I didn't see any scorpions. I wanted to see a scorpion when I was in Phoenix. I'm not afraid of scorpions. They're kind of cool to me, but I wanted to see
an armadillo.
Wait, you had an armadillo? What?
No, what about an armadillo? I've never seen one. I've always wanted to see one.
Either have I. I've seen them like in like we used to have like a zoo person come with a bunch of animals to our elementary school. I saw a few armadillos that way, but like never anywhere else, to be honest. Armadillos are cool. They're just like little tanky boys.
Yeah, they're cool. They go into like a little ball if they're scared, right? They kind of like they have the arms. Oh, ooh, nice shot. Ooh, whew, that rattled me.
That rattlesnaked you?
It did rattlesnake me.
Okay, this is my last one, and then I actually got to go now.
Yeah, oh man, oh shoot, I didn't realize what time it was.
It's almost 1.
Oh God. I stayed up way too late watching Kenobi last night. This is awful.
Watching Kenobi. Wait, is there a show called Kenobi?
H.
Yeah.
You didn't know that the Obi-Wan Kenobi has a show on Disney Plus?
I did not know that. No.
Oh my.
I knew there was a show on Disney Plus, but I didn't know, or Star Wars show on Disney Plus, but I didn't know what it was called.
Wait. Well, there's quite a few. The Mandalorian.
That's the one that I knew of.
The pamphlet of Boba Fett.
Did not know that.
It's probably better you don't. Somebody referred to it on some like a movie channel. They're like, it kind of felt like more like the pamphlet rather than the book of Boba Fett. I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Ooh.
There
nice,
we go.
Nice.
All right, GG Scar.
Thank you. I did learn a lot, so I appreciate that.
Good. Keep practicing. If you need any help later tonight, I'll be around. I just gotta go take care of the doggo right now.
Yep. All right. Have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.
See you, Scar. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sweating, dude. Hi, Link. Come to say hi? Hi. Yes, you make my life much, much hotter, to be honest. My God. Hi. I'll probably be on, like, other people's stream today. I'll be around practicing all day, but I do gotta go take care of this guy right now. Hi. No burping. Oh. Book of Boba Fett, it feels like Mandalorian season 2.5. What are you doing? Hi. Well, thank you guys for being here. If you haven't followed yet, be sure to do so. Tomorrow's MCC. Be hype. It do be hype, right, Link? Yeah. Pirate Day, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that.
Can't wait for MCC.
Thank you, thank you. Shooting Polaris, thank you for the 10 months. Kung Fu Panda, thank you for the 11 months. Bad Kasai, thank you for the Prime. What up, Kasai? I think that's how I say your name. Boy Mom, thank you for the 12 months. Happy 1 year. Kylie, thank you for the 140 bits. Have you ever heard about a big Lego sale? The line went on for a block. Okay. Impact Live, thank you for the raid again. Thank you, thank you. Are you getting me, buddy? Yeah, alright, one more Pokemon card pack. Oh. Alright. I'm sweating, dude, because of you. He's just a ball of He's just a radiator. Tomorrow's MCC. Gulp. Big gulp. Oh, I got nothing. Our little radiator boy? No, he's my little radiator boy. Right? That's what you are. Don't you look at me like that. His hits were really... He got a lot better. He's still... For anyone that wants to get better at Minecraft movement, PvP, anything, honestly, get keybinds. Whether it's on your mouse or keyboard, keybinds will immediately make you better if you master them. MCC is tomorrow? Yes, it is. Also, that pack had nothing. One more. MCC is tomorrow at noon PST? 12 p.m. PDT. Yep. Noon PST, 3 p.m. EST. Man, I got 3 Wormadams. One more. I'm only getting Wormadams right now. I want to get one good pack to end off on. They're not even hollows! At least I got a reverse good card. I got a little Luxray. One more. This is the last one, actually. Because I do need to go now. Oh, let me find someone to raid. Shelby, I think, is streaming, right? Shovel. Yep, there she is. Control C. Miss Kevin's second donut? Oh, I thought that was the first one. I missed. Yeah, you're right. That was a long meeting. Time to decompress and watch you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for another 25 bucks. Thank you. I saw that and thought it was the first one. I was like, I read that one already. Thank you, Kevin. The raid has been created. Join that raid, chat. Shelby's practicing Ace Race right now. One more pack. One of these has to... Like, that's 5 packs with nothing. Oh, we got something. Okay, we did get something this time. Okay. I knew it would be this one. Cubchew. Shinx. I actually can't tell what that is. Farfetch'd. I couldn't read the name. Execute. Grimer. The reverse is Gabite. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a hyper rare. What? That's a Charizard. It's gay Charizard. I didn't even know there was a Charizard in this set. Whoa. Just in time for Pride Month. Man, I wish I opened that Pride Month. Yeah, buddy. That's actually an insane pull. Go show Shelby some love, chat. I'm looking at how much this is worth right now before I go in. Charizard V Star. Nothing. All right, bye, chat.